Oh, hello, everybody. We have a very special show today. We have some giveaways, of course. We have the Saboner and the Zion rares. Those will be great fast break uses when the season starts. And we got some people in the chat. We got Top Shot, Hot Shot, Stan Loves, Mr. Kicker, Ginobili, Bod the Wine, Jared, Metz, Brady's Bunch, LB, Joseph, QA Expert, and Boston Base is here. And Joseph said, I made it out of work on time today, Tandy Man. I'm hoping to land this giveaway. Well, by being here, your odds are unbelievably good. So just by being here. No trump cards, asked QA. Maybe we should go buy some trump cards for a chance at a dinner with Donald Trump. Airplane mode is here. Reggie Miller and Cloak and etc. Anyway, I am very happy that you are here with me today, and we have a special guest, of course. We have Banana Banking Mac. You can find her on the Connecting and Collecting podcast, as well as her burning giveaways and such. But before we bring her on, let's just remind you about our sponsor, of course. That is Top Shot Beta Coin, with no direct affiliation to NBA Top Shot, but providing utility to the NBA Top Shot faithful. And actually, I wanted to show you real quick that there is now a Top Shot Beta website. It's pretty basic. It just got created recently, but you can read about Top Shot Beta Coin there, how it works, tokenomics, roadmap, beta ball. You can contact the mysterious shadowy figures behind the Top Shot Beta Coin. So yeah, there you go. Go dig around. Who knows? You might find something special. Just go over there, dig around, and who knows? You know, they like to reward people. So hint, hint. And that's that. So go check out the website there. That's topshotbeta.com. Now, without further ado, why don't we bring in this hero of the community, Nicole Banana Banking Mac. Let's bring her in.
We love the community.
What is up, Tandy? Everyone in the chat, everyone watching. Stoked to be here.
Well, we are stoked to have you, Banana. And I think there's a lot of questions to ask you, Banana, because not only are you, you are someone who has really taken like the supply issues of NBA Top Shot into your own hands. And I think that's definitely something I want to talk to you about. I'm also curious just how you found yourself on NBA Top Shot. You don't quite match the typical what's the word? I don't know. Avatar of NBA Top Shot seems to attract 30 to 50-year-old men.
Yeah. I'm
And
like,
so
really?
that's interesting.
Yeah.
And you have some interesting collecting tendencies that we can talk about those as well. And then just like what's going on the platform lately, because you are very connected and you like talking to people on your podcast now, the Connecting and Collecting podcast. It seems like you've taken that podcast by storm. You've taken King Brett, you've given a little hip thrust, a side hip thrust, knocked him off a little bit, just a few feet, and said, "This is my show, Brett." Is that
I think
correct?
you just needed a little help there. I was like, I got you, buddy. No, I got really lucky to be a co-host on there and kind of just talk to everybody. I like being in the community. You guys know I tweet like every day. And I mean, I guess if you want to know how I found Top Shot, I was like just past the boom of March 2021. I came in like May. So like prices were high, but not like psychotic March $2,000 for a common kind of deal. So
Mm.
I was in it in that time, and then I fell off during Series 3 when everything got minted to 60K because I was just like fed up with it. I'll be
Mm.
honest. And then Series 4 came along, and Series 4 is fire, and I loved it. And it brought me back into the collecting, and I got into collecting and connecting crew and jumped onto Twitter and actually like started participating and realized how awesome the community is. And now I'm just like here today.
That's interesting. So you got fed up with Series 3.
I
You saw
did.
those 60Ks. But you know what's interesting, and I don't know if you were listening in back in those days, but what was interesting is they would sometimes have these community like not Discord calls, but Twitter lives or whatever, Twitter calls. And I remember when Series 3 was happening and people were worried about supply, and they said something about like, well, we want to give much more utility to like these moments shouldn't really be regarded as much. They're pretty much trade ticket fodder. They're going to be used and to do things on the site. And now we saw just recently with these arcade packs, and we've seen obviously trade ticket packs. Do you think that is the platform doing a good enough job using that kind of stuff to do other stuff on the platform, or do you have visions of what it could be in the future?
I think they're on the right path. Like Roham did tweet about on one of the Collect and Connecting posts about how he plans to get trade tickets involved in every drop. So it seems like it's on the roadmap. And I personally think it's a fun way to collect because when you get moments you don't care about, if you are on a budget, at least you have the opportunity to enter the trade ticket drop and not miss out if you can't necessarily afford the pack. I mean, I guess there's always things I could do better with it, but I'm happy with it where it is now. Maybe I'm too positive about Top Shot, and that's my problem. But I'm pretty like content. I think we're gonna have a lot of use for them come this series, especially seeing the arcade pack. How many did they do last night?
I think it was
1,500?
a few thousand. Wasn't it a couple thousand? Was it? I don't know off the top of my head if it was like 3,000 or maybe it was less. Maybe it was 1,500. Um, but so it's interesting because there are quite a few loud voices, such as Michael Weisberg, who won the John Morant last week, but he came here to start complaining anyway.
Not loving
He's saying
Michael.
that he said that it was a bad of a roulette as we've seen. See, I would argue at that point. And I know some other people also didn't didn't like it, including Mets. Mets also didn't like it. He says I'm louder. Um, you know, people were not happy with it. So there were some aspects of it that obviously could have been a lot better, namely like the technical side, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
the
we're
little switches.
we're in series almost gonna be series 24, 25, or technically that's series 6, I suppose, and hope that the technical glitches don't exist any longer. So that's definitely too bad. But I don't actually hate the way they did the packs. And some people are like, I think Mets actually said on Twitter, like, what's the point? Like, we need a theme to these packs. What do they mean? Like, it's just doesn't make sense. But to me, I get it. I think that what it is you take some of the best moments on the platform and you throw them in packs. I mean, like
Yeah.
pretty and not the other part of it that's a good thing in my opinion is that there's no more credit card holds. So some of the problems that people were having with these quick grip packs is you have to put like 10 grand of a credit card hold, then you don't even get a pack. These ones you get packs right away, albeit it's the old style of Q. But you can like buy as many packs as you want. Ideally, in the future, you get them right away and just try to hunt these grails. And not only that, but although we're getting a bunch of like the trade ticket fodder in the packs, the grails are being purchased by Top Shot, so it's not increasing supply, it's actually removing supply. So I don't
Exactly.
see in problem.
I also like that for people who don't have the budget to chase a direct
Doesn't
set, you have the chance to get a grail. Because I know sometimes I avoid going for, let's say, the throwdowns packs because I'm not collecting that set. I don't want to just go sell the moment. I'm not interested. I'm just chasing like a number one jersey perfect mint. I think this opportunity was great. If you're not a set collector, you just want good moments. A lot of them have great fast break use. And the name's perfect. Arcade pack. You up to an arcade machine? Are you going to win every time? Probably not. It doesn't work out well. Like, maybe it's me. I've never pulled anything crazy good in a pack. I'll be honest. I think I pulled like a rare and like a common jersey is my best bet. But like, I still think it's fun to rip. Sometimes you get garbage, just trade them back in. And like they did that little burn challenge. I think that was a cool concept.
Mm-hmm. I did. Yeah, I did too. I mean, the problem again, the problem was that there was this confusion, and it's probably a communications issue as well, where people thought they could use their trade tickets, but the way the packs are constructed, which Jacob explained, is that to do a trade ticket pack for the trade tickets you already had would have meant two different offerings. And that's why it wouldn't work, because then they'd have to put certain grails in the trade ticket offering and certain grails in the general offering. And we've seen things like that. Actually, I don't know if you remember, but there were drops, I think a year or two ago, where you could only get certain players in certain drops. So like the money drop had a certain amount of people. I think it was the fresh threads drop. And then like the trade ticket drop had certain people and whatever. So that's that. So obviously there are some technical issues or some technical miscommunications, let's say, and that seems to be what the majority of the people that were complaining were not happy with. But I'll say it again. I think that in perpetuity, these kind of packs are good. In my opinion, we should have this happening all the time. Why? Because Top Shot, whatever, they make their revenue and then they add liquidity to the market by purchasing the grails and throwing them in those packs. So you could potentially pull a Wemby worth at this point, whatever it's worth, $3,000, $2,500, whatever it is, in like a $5 pack or a 15 trade ticket pack. So whatever. I mean, the chat could call me a simp, but that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it.
I like it. I mean, I'm on like the positive train. I guess if I'm complaining about Top Shot, there was something like pretty bad for me to complain about because I go into ripping packs thinking I'm gonna pull commons and trade tickets. I don't have like that pack luck. So I guess I'm just always happy if I like at least pull a low number or something. I just live a simple joy on Top Shot. That's what it is for me.
But let's talk about that a little more, actually. So when you got in May, first of all, how did you find it? Was it like a Facebook ad or Twitter ad, or did someone tell you about it, or how did you get in? What was the first way that you accessed the website?
My brother is like a sports freak, knows I love basketball, and brought it to me. And he was like, yo, this is what I'm doing. So I'm actually way deeper in it than he is now. He really doesn't do anything on it compared to back then. But I stuck with it. I enjoyed it.
So he gave up. He got sick and tired.
Yeah, and then he went to NFL all day and then gave up on that one too. But he brought it to the table and like that changed my life, right? I'm here today.
Yeah, exactly. Top Shot Tesla with the nice sticker. Thank you, sir. He says, if you don't have $14,500 credit line, you shouldn't be on Top Shot. Technical issues should be expected. Hashtag beta, hashtag peasants, hashtag Soho House, hashtag save your loonies.
I mean, that's why I increased my credit. I was like, screw this. I'm going to have at least 14.5K and I'm good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Max pack every time.
Yeah. Okay. So your brother introduced you to the website and then he was super into it. Now, what does he collect? Is he collecting something else?
Physical sports cards. So he does cardboard and then he's just in the crypto game. So like he still has his whole collection. He hasn't sold it off, but he also didn't come back. I tried to get him back with Fast Break, but it didn't do anything yet. Yeah.
See, that's surprising to me. I would think that if he's a sports fan, if he has a collection, then he should be interested in Fast Break at least. You know, you don't have to spend any money really. I mean, you could still play.
I think Fast Break's very addicting once you get started. You secure a couple of those packs and everything changes.
I agree. I think Fast Break is a great idea. So I think that this series should be the series that you focus on getting your brother to play Fast Break at least several times, like 3 or 4 times.
Put it down as a goal. I'll literally like just tweet at him every day until he blocks me.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
All right. So cool. So you got involved that way. You started ripping packs. Then you fell back on series 3 because of the 60Ks. Is that right?
Yeah, I was like pulling 10 packs and I was pulling all the same 3 moments essentially. And I was done with it. And then I came back during the tour in series 4. So whenever the tour hit, that's when I got on Twitter because I realized I need to be on Twitter to learn more about what's actually happening. And then I got really hooked into Twitter. That was December for Toronto. So I guess Twitter would have been like the following spring that I deep dived it and got kind of addicted.
So now you're kind of addicted. You're doing the show, this connecting and connecting. You're doing the burning challenges, and you just did a burning challenge for the 9 Lives Lounge. Why don't you tell us a little about how that went down?
So with the Collect and Connecting crew, we've done now 2 burns. So we decided every second, third month, we're going to try to put on a burn. But we always want to change the targets to keep it fresh. So we decided that we felt like Cool Cats was a good time to do a burn. We had some good prizes from Floaty and Top Shot and other people. And we decided it was time. We got in contact with Splash Tim from the 9 Lives Lounge. And they were the ones who put up the Luca Legendary, the Deck the Halls, which was such a sweet moment, and the 250 and Dapper. So with that helped a lot of entries, of course, and helped burn actually 3 Lamellos and 8 Lucas. So we've now lowered, I guess, the entry, the amount of people who can be in the Cool Cats 9 Lives Lounge, which is kind of dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just decided to target them. Like the time before we did rookies, WNBA and NBA and rares. And this way it stays fresh. We're burning different things. Different people can participate. Nobody can go and like acquire everything off the market beforehand, knowing we're going to always target whatever, you know. So yeah, it's kind of how that got going. And I think burning's the way what we have to do. And like, I know Top Shot is now doing their own, but like, why can't the community also burn?
No, I agree. Why can't they? And they should, and they do. And I mean, I think you are the ones kind of leading the show there. But I think some of the critics probably think like, if the community's doing this much, Top Shot should be doing like 10 times as much, 20 times as much. Hopefully we see that.
I mean, they definitely have the resources. Like my prize pool is typically a lot of rares because that's in my resource pool, unless people donate me legendaries, which I have got a few, which really helps on entries. But it's like a burn raffle. And what's nice about that is it's not just for the whales. So we've had guys who've put in like 20 entries win legendaries versus a guy who had 200 and didn't win a thing because you're just spun on a wheel. So I kind of think it's an approach.
It's a game of chance, not unlike the arcade arm picker, whatever it's called. We have another sticker, Ice Cream So Good from Boston Based. Thank you, Boston Based.
What a hero.
He has asked, have any Top Shotters dropped in your DMs? I'm sure you're asking that question to me, Boston Base. Yes, many Top Shotters have dropped into my DMs.
Tons, I'm sure of it. I mean, I think we all know that's happened. What can I say? I'm very friendly.
But have you had any creepy encounters with any of these 30 to 50-year-olds on Top Shot?
Actually, no creepy encounters. Everyone's pretty polite about things. I will say that my DMs are clean. Everyone's nice. It's chill. I don't know how that happened, but
there you go, Boston Base. Go ahead. Go send something creepy. Let's go. Yeah. Let's put one on the board.
It's your turn.
Top Shot Tesla also sent us a sticker. All right. Ice Cream So Good. But Andy, you want to take with this one? Take it away. Ice Cream So Good.
I mean, I've gotten a few moments that I'm going to drop in my next burn, which we got a legendary from him. I didn't ask though, guys. A lot of you guys tweeted under my burns, tagging him, asking him to donate moments. And I opened my account and saw a legendary in there. and I did not know what was happening, and I figured out it was from him. But he never actually directly like messaged me being like, "What do you want? Do you want a legendary?" So yeah, I can't help it.
Oh, so Roham didn't send you a legendary, but the Top Shot account did. Is that right?
I've got them from Roham directly. From
Oh,
like
from Roham directly. Look at that.
yeah. So the Top Shot account has donated to I think like the last 4 burns, if I'm not mistaken. But then Roham did just randomly send me like some legendaries and rares and stuff now to give out. But some of them are on hold for our next burn, guys.
Wow. All right. So that's a little alpha right there. So you could win one of Roham's legendaries. That's like an autographed moment in a way.
That is, and like they're pretty sweet. One's dropping September 5th for the next burn.
Wow.
So get
Wow.
ready, everyone. Tanya,
Get ready, everyone. I better. I should. I need one of these because I want something from Roham.
Rohan.
Wow.
That was so good. It was awesome. I've never seen that.
Oh, they definitely have some other ones that you probably haven't seen then. Weisberg over here. BB, I think he's talking about Boston base, just joins me on playback and talks shit to me. I prefer that to his DMs. All right.
I mean, feel honored that he's talking shit to you like your face, kind of. Isn't that
I
better
know,
than
right?
you?
I know. Let's see. Ginobili says Roham is going to hire me to gift Jay 10,000 Dwayne Wades. That's a great idea. You know, have you ever heard of that actually? This is probably not somebody that you've heard of, but there's a guy named Bill Veck. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
Bill Veck was one of the great marketing minds, like one of the earliest stadium marketing minds, you know, like sports stadium. And like everything you see that happens today in stadiums and ballparks and etc., like basically originated from this guy, Bill Veck. And this just reminded me of something. So what Bill Veck did is he would choose one person in the stadium and that person would win like 1,000 hot dogs. And then like the joke was that person had to figure out what to do with 1,000 hot dogs. He'd give them out to all the people like sitting around in the bleachers. And so, yeah, that's what this idea just made me think of. Roham, imagine that Jay opens his account tomorrow and there's just 10,000 vintage vibe Dwayne Wades in there. That would just be hilarious.
I think we should do it for his birthday. Someone figure it out. We all send him. It'll be a great day.
And actually, that's another thing I was thinking about with like the arcade packs, although I don't know if they can even do this, but how cool would it be? I mean, I obviously wish you could pull physical and different things in packs. And I know like I think that's coming hopefully in the future, but it would be super cool if you could pull like a set in a pack, like, you know, like instead of pulling like a $500 moment, you pull a set worth $500. You pull the 9 Lives Lounge set or like, you know, well, that'd be pretty neat. Neato.
Because like imagine having one of those packs and you know nobody's pulled the Cool Cat set yet. And 5 years down the road, it's still in a pack and you're charging like $5,000 for it because the Cool Cats was taken off back to the moon.
Oh boy, now we're gonna have to bookmark this and come back to it because if you're calling your shot here and it comes to pass, that'll be amazing. Jordan is here with his 3 children. Look how many kids Jordan has.
Dang.
2 of them look almost the same age. There's one baby.
One's dark.
I don't know. Maybe there's one baby. One's a little older. Maybe they're actually all like a year or 2 apart.
They got to be
that
like
looks like
3.
Yeah, that looks like a party though.
It's a wild time. Are they all into Top Shot? Have you made accounts for them?
Yeah, I think he's multi-accounting with those kids.
100%. That's the only way to do it, right?
Yeah. So DAP Insiders here. He says Roham created $beta. Changed my mind. Bobby Stolen Funds said Roham stole my money. And Roham promised me a hot dog, said Jay Metz. Was that in the DMs though, Jay? All right. Top Shot Tesla said Weisberg wanted me to ask if you'll come on Team Hold. Who is this directed at? Is this, you guys got to include the person you're talking to. If this is directed at me, that's going to be a hard no. Banana, go ahead. Would you like to go on Team Hold?
I don't know. Team Hold. I don't know you well enough. Sorry, guys.
Gotta send a nice send a nice DM. Nice DM. Ginobili says I DM'd Alexo's girl once. It was only for Alexo to DM me back. Okay, there you go.
That's strategy.
And look at this. We have a Twitch viewer here who is selling cheap viewers. Thank you.
Wow. Sweet. Let's get on that deal. Pay them in trade tickets.
All right. Let's see. What else? Catching up with the chat here. Yeah, Jordan says thank you. Yes, 4, 3, and 2 years old. Wow. Oh my God, Jordan, you're crazy.
That's
4,
wild.
3, and 2 years old.
I was close. 3 under 3. I was come on.
All right. Stan says we need your fist bump analysis. So let's play it, and then I want you to break it down for me. So here's the video.
So how'd it go? I appreciate it. Yeah, man, that was awkward. Fist bump. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Just gonna clip that. It's gonna go viral. Jesus Christ. No, I appreciate it. It was weird.
This one I've seen. I like the little shoulder sniff, really adds to it.
So you think it's a shoulder sniff? Interesting.
That's what it looks like to me, a shoulder sniff, get a quick whiff. Maybe there's like cologne or something. I don't know.
That's an interesting take, actually, because I think most people thought he was going in for the cheek kiss.
So yeah, I went with the shoulder sniff. What can I say? Maybe that's because I was like, this is so awkward and uncomfortable. There's no way he's making that move. He was just trying to be casual. Like the sniff your hair concept, sniff your shoulder.
Yeah. That's a really good one, actually. Because you
I'm here
sniff
for hot
someone's
takes.
shoulder, you sniff their shoulder, you can maybe learn a lot about a person when you sniff their shoulder.
Yeah. You're like, I know your Twitter handle.
You could sniff, you could sort of say, okay, this person washes themselves regularly or they don't.
You shower frequently.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting to know if people shower, if they wash their shoulders, etc.
Key fact. Put in my Twitter bio.
Yeah. QA says, did a Borat? Weisberg says, I think that was me. Oh, in the back. Right. Well, anyway. Let's keep it going here. What else should we talk about? You have interesting collecting tendencies on Top Shot. Who would be your favorite player to collect, and why is it Grady Dick?
My stack of dicks. We're at like 87, I think, today.
Why do you love Dick so much?
I mean, there's a lot of reasons. First off, the potential to grow. Insane. I think he's gonna be a fast break hack this year. So this all started because Scotty was out of my range at the time to stack like a quality Scotty moment, not just like a $1 common. So I was like, I'm putting all bets on our new rookie. I was decently happy with what I saw last year. I mean, the Raptors were like a complete rebuild last year. We made so many trades, so many new guys coming into the team. I wasn't too worried about what happened, but seeing him progress as a player, I think he's going to be a great guy for 3-point nights and fast break this season. I'd put a Grady Dick moment on that you're going to want to play this guy.
So you think he's going to grow as the season goes along? He's a grower, not a shower. Is that right?
Of course. Matters.
Great.
Quality over quantity.
All right. So Top Shot Tesla's back with another sticker. Thank you, Top Shot Tesla. Ice cream so good. And he says that handshake mimics Top Shot's execution. Hashtag metaphor. See a lot of hashtags today from Top Shot Tesla.
Right. People like them.
Are
you stacking?
I don't think I have any stacks, to be honest. I have like little stacks, short stacks, little pancake stacks of like players for fast break, basically. But those are more speculative stacks. So I'll speculate on like a player and hold maybe 3 of their rares, and I'm speculating that they're going to have like a great start to fast break season.
Are you going to expose who they are so we can all go buy them up?
I mean, they're kind of like, who would you expect? There's no real secrets there. I got a couple Lukas, I got a couple Jokic's, a couple Giannis's, because I like a couple Tatum's, because I just think that I think that now is like the dead period, so that people aren't really thinking about it. And then like once fast break is back and it's sort of the fun thing to do, then people are gonna be like, oh, I need a Giannis. And right now a Giannis rare is like $15 or something.
Yeah.
Some of these rares are really cheap. So I think there was probably a time during the season when it was like double that.
Yeah, I avoided going for the WNBA fast break. Like I'm playing with all the commons I have, not pulling anything. Like I don't have anything to actually play with minus a couple of rookies, rest of my common sets from like a few years ago, like the 2021 best of and stuff. because I haven't gone for packs and I haven't gone on the market because I just don't want to pay the price. I want to put it all into the NBA, and I'll deal with the WNBA in their off season, which is a winter. So when I pull a decent rookie, I normally just sell them and I kind of just like tough it out because legendaries. I don't know if you guys are in the legendary market, but there's guys like Marcus Smart who are like
I know you are.
Yeah, I'm going a little crazy. But like prepping, there's like guys out there. Okay, TJ McConnell's rare. He has one on the whole market. I'm gonna expose this for you guys. And he's like $12 on the floor right now. But he was $40 during playoffs. So it's like, why not have him? Because he only has a rare. He doesn't have a legendary. So nobody's getting more uses out of him than 2. That's your max. And if you don't afford his rare, it's gonna go up potentially, unless they overmint or something, which I mean could happen. I love Top Shot, but it could happen. So that's like,
yeah, you're hoping for like a
like
I think we're on a little bit of a delay. I don't know if that's my connection or yours.
something.
Do you
just
see the
happened.
do you see the little icon at the top that says your connection is poor? I don't see that.
I do not see that.
Oh, okay.
But I
Oh,
know
well.
you definitely cut out there for a second.
Okay, so maybe it's me. Here, you can take a couple questions from the chat. I'm going to change my internet connection. Banana is now going to take a couple questions from the chat. Go ahead, Banana.
Let's see. Let's see what's on this chat. Let me look, guys. I don't have full control like Tandy over here. Okay, we're gonna open the chat. Smart Lego is sub $100. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Grant's like $77 right now. And there was another. If you look at the Top Shot 50 set, there's like a bunch of useful fast break guys who are under the like 130 cap currently.
Who are your other fast break secret players right now?
Secret players on fast break? I mean, I think Grady Dick's going to be one. Don't hold me to it. Derek Lively. I don't think he's a secret, but his rare to me is undervalued. I'll never forget him going 16 to 16. King Brett, I'm sorry, I did not realize TJ had a legendary. I want to know the price point now because I didn't think he did for some reason.
Yeah, Lively. Lively's rare is the floor on his cheapest is $37.
37, so it's gone up. It was like 32 the other day. He's good. I think Gigi Jackson's gonna have a good career.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm holding out on Brandon Miller, some of the rookies. I'm trying to think. Drew Holiday's super underrated. You can get his video game numbers for like $12. He's another one who I don't know why his price is so low. I'm trying to think. There's a few of them.
Yeah, I think those are pretty good. Yeah, Lopez is a great one, and those are super cheap.
$6, guys. You were paying like $20 during the season. So I'm just buying some of those up. The honor for sure. Yeah.
Bobby's asking, did anyone open that Wemby legendary from the arcade pack yet? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. There was a lot of legendaries still in packs last time I looked. Now, I didn't look I would have been yesterday morning. So I guess there's been like 24 hours. But the floor was like, what, $7 for an arcade pack to like rebuy off the marketplace?
Yeah, that's true. It was. I can check now to see what it is on the website. It is, let's see, should we share it? Should we do some show and tell?
Yeah, I love show and tell. Why not?
All right, here it is. Arcade pack is at $8 currently.
$8. I bought a couple. I pulled trade tickets, but I took my shot.
I got a explosion of Russell Westbrook, and then I listed it, and it sold in like 5 seconds. So I thought, oh, I shouldn't have sold it so fast.
The real question is, did you sell on Top Shot or Floaty?
This one I actually sold on Top Shot because it was a pretty low serial. I didn't think I'd need to give a special deal. So
that is fair game. That's pretty fair.
Are you still scouring Floaty every day and looking for deals?
Not just once a day. It's numerous times a day, guys. Right when I wake up, right before I go to bed. I'm severely hooked. I just have not bought a Grail lately because there hasn't been anything I've wanted.
Do you have a Grail? Do you have like a moment that you look at all the time and just wish you had it, but you don't have it yet?
Uh, Probably for fast break use, but I wouldn't call them like a personal grail necessarily. But like Anthony Edwards Top Shot 50
Mm.
and Shea's Top Shot 50 are like two that I look at daily that I just have not pulled the trigger on.
Yeah, those are
But I
nice.
wouldn't call them like my grails. Like my Grady Dick grail was a different level that I was achieving there. Those are just expensive moments, and I'm gonna call grails to make myself feel better.
Yes. So Dap Insider, so he's on Team Pro Arcade Pack because the hype was legit. And I'll say one other thing. I don't know if you were in the Discord, the Dapper or the Top Shot Discord, but that thing was going. That thing was going really fast, and that was giving me memories of like NFT season of 2021 that I haven't seen in Discords in ages. So I'm like,
I
well,
think the season.
you think this is it?
I think this season is like going to be the game changer. I think there's a lot of hype around pack drops for a while. Maybe not as much as Arcade Pack, but I mean, I feel like those playoff packs and all that was going on, freshman gems, that was crazy hype.
Yeah.
Like the burn boards and everything. Like, what was the resale on a freshman gem was like what $1,200 or something at one point.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest win of the entire series if you got a freshman gems and resold it.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Like that hype to me was like nothing compared to what was going on in like series 4 and prior to that, minus like the series 2 bubble, whatever you want to call that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, it does seem like a lot of things are set up for this series to be a big series. They just need to, in my opinion, need to like execute on the marketing side and figure out what levers to pull for growth. I mean, they've said that that's what they want to do this series, so it's going to be very curious to see what they're able to do. But like I said, I think the arcade packs are a winner. I mean, I know some people hate them, some people love them, but this is also only the first iteration. And I think that they were very interesting. The run it back packs, in my opinion, are more for like the pure collector side. And like, in my opinion, there's very little speculation on the run it back side. So like, I don't know if we have that yet as a makeup of our community or our collectors. Whereas the other ones, there's more speculation involved and like being able to pull like moments that people really want badly right now. Whereas the run it back stuff, I just feels less so. So I'm really happy to see it. And I think we're going to see more of it. And I hope that will kind of take us in the right direction.
And I mean, it's all a utility thing, right? Like I don't go for run it back because there's probably like a handful of players that actually might want their moment in my collection. And it's normally because they're Raptors and I'll lock them up for my like Top Shot score. But other than that, it's like if I can't play this guy in fast break, I'd rather take that pack money and put it towards a bunch of rares or legendary.
Yeah, you're like me. You love fast break. You're just a big time fast break simp like me.
Yeah, 100%.
Tesla said, no need to do ice cream. You rugged my last giveaway win, by the way. I'm not even sure was this a duck race? What was this, Tesla? Did I rug you in a duck race? I'm not even sure. But I think fun story. I think Tesla was once in my chat and he did win something. And then I kept asking him for his username and he wouldn't give it to me.
He wouldn't take your moment.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he didn't want to give me his username. All right.
I'll give you ice cream, but you cannot give me a moment.
Yeah. Mets wants to know, what do you do for a living? I thought, are you not studying? Are you working?
I'm working. I graduated with a geography degree and I'm helping run my parents' company. So I sell surge protectors. It's really not that exciting.
All right.
So I do that. I do personal assisting. I do like a bunch of side hustle jobs. I do a little bit of everything.
Oh, tell me about the side hustle jobs. Are any of those side hustle jobs kind of picking up steam?
They're like not that exciting, like cutting grass, walking dogs, guys. Like it is not exciting stuff. I move furniture occasionally. I have like it's manual labor that drives my top addiction. But it's like my life is not as exciting as it seems, I feel like.
That's okay. I think that's good stuff. Like the AI robots can't take that away from you.
They cannot take away building surge protectors. You can't do anything about that.
Hell yeah. Top Shot Hot Chat says more users means higher prices, and that makes Alexo sad. Do you really want to do that to dear Alexo?
Yes. I want it to the moon. Sorry, pal.
I
want to look at my account value and only see green. all
Absolutely.
my smart decisions in like 2024.
That's true. Bobby says I need more arcade packs, especially if they put Dick in a box. It's true. There was no Dick in any of these boxes, was there?
They're sleeping on Dick. I'm telling you. $200 Lego. I bet you can get an offer. I'm going to say probably around 150. And I think he's going to be needed for Fast Break. And worst case, if he's not needed for Fast Break, I'll probably end up buying it off you anyway down the road.
Here's a fun trivia question for you, Banana.
Uh-oh.
Who is the other player on the marketplace? I just saw this because I searched, so you can't cheat. Who is the only other player that shows up when you type in Dick?
I have no idea.
I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue. He's the head coach of the Lakers, and he had a podcast.
Oh man, I don't know coaches. Like, what is this?
JJ Redick.
See, I wouldn't get that. I was thinking someone with like the name Robertson or something. You know, they go like Roberts, like Dick. I'm like, is that gonna come up? To be fair,
No.
I typed in Grady, and he sits at the top of my wish list. So I'm pretty solid.
Well, here's Grady Dick's moments for those of you who are curious. He's got a common rookie debut for $7, a rare for $92, and a legendary for $217.
Those are 3 beautiful moments. If I had to pick one, I think it's the freshman gem might be my favorite.
All right, let's take a look at it together. Here we go. The nice 3-pointer by Grady Dick in the corner.
I'm telling you, 3-point shooter. You're going to want him on your Fast Break squad. You can check out my rentals on Floaty if you want to rent my Dick.
All right, so if you want to rent any of Banana's various Dicks, go over to Floaty and take a look at her Dick.
Yeah. I had to.
Let's see. What else? Top Shot Tell says I'm embarrassed. Alexa loves Surge. Jay wants you to cut his grass.
On it.
Let's see what else. Manual labor for Dick makes sense, says Depp Insider. Let's see. I'm catching up here. Oh, look at all these people who figured it out. JJ Redick. There you go. Mm-hmm.
I put like
Brady
everything.
Yeah. Weisberg, throwing in the pot shot, says that's a small amount of Dick, but Tandy's used to seeing that. That's right. I don't see too much Dick in my life, Weisberg, but anyway. Boston base, I burned that Dick. Alexo says nice stroke. Bobby says he is a long-range Dick. The chat is going wild.
They're having
Jay says how much to rent his Dicks. I don't know. You got to go to Floaty and put on a good offer there.
You have to.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what's your deposit going to be? How do you value it?
Yeah. How do you value your Dick NFTs? Travel Addict Guy says we're all just casually watching Dick NFTs. That's what we are doing.
The only way to use your time.
Tandy NFTs, awkward moment to join the stream. Not really. We're just talking about Dick.
Yeah, it's casual.
Ginobili wants to know, who is your favorite co-host at Connecting and Collecting? And more importantly, who is your least favorite co-host?
That is a serious question. I don't know. Everyone's pretty great over there. Like, I do a lot with King, but like, I wouldn't say I have like a favorite. It's just who I host with the most, I guess. But everyone's fun. We always have good times, and our guests are awesome on there. There's always a lot of laughs.
That's great.
That's my
Yeah,
answer.
it's a fun show. I've had an appearance on that show, and it's good fun.
You were a special
So let's see. Yeah, exactly. Special episode. So guys, recall we have 2 giveaways today. Those are thanks to the fine folks at Beta, and we are giving away Saboner and a Zion. Both really nice moments to win. So I'm gonna go and collect that. So let me play a little Beta drop for you all.
Beta.
All right. right, that's Beta, Top Shot Beta coin. Go get involved. Click the links in the description. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start to set up the wheel and the ducks and all that. You could take a couple more questions from the chat if you'd like, and I'm
You guys
going
want to give me
to,
some questions?
yeah. So
Let's see.
ask Banana some questions. Alexa says, I don't see the beta watermark. That's true. I need to get the beta watermark on that beta clip. That is true. Top Shot Tesla says, when collecting and connecting and team hold show.
Hit the DMs. Let's arrange it. I actually don't know. I
Mm.
have to see if everyone's okay with that. I don't make those decisions, but we'll talk to the producer. 3-ball, you're
Oh,
on
yeah.
it.
And Mr. Kicker gives a great point. Please like the stream, especially if you get in on these giveaways. Like the stream. It
Yeah.
doesn't cost you anything. I swear. Try it. Click the
Before.
button. Totally free. Weisberg says, nothing about the Celtics signing Lonnie Walker. I am really excited, actually, that the Celtics have another player named Walker. I don't think there's anyone using. Oh, no, there is. Is Porzingis number 8 right now? I don't know, but it'd be cool if he had number 8 or 88. Anton Walker had 88 at one point. And yeah, that's a great pickup for the Celtics. I think the Celtics are going to be the team to beat. I think that they should be the favorites. I believe they are the Vegas favorites. But with a player like Lonnie Walker coming off the end of your bench, you have a good basketball team.
I just bought his rare this morning.
Oh, yeah? You bought his rare, you said?
$5 on offer, guys.
Wow. There
And
you
I say,
go.
what can go wrong?
Alexa wants to know, what's your favorite color?
Orange.
Orange.
Collection Connections colors, you know?
Look at that. Staying on brand.
Someone asked me about beta. I am doing beta, guys.
Okay, so why don't you talk about beta a little bit while I get these names set up. Tell us about beta.
I'm trying to figure out who's running beta. I have no idea, but I think it's kind of cool, and I'm joining in whenever I can. So if it's easy enough that I have it in my collection, I'm trying it out. And I'm staking my beta because why
Okay.
not? I don't know if you guys are into staking.
Yes, that's true. You can stake and get stuff back for staking.
But I think it's fun. Like the other day, it was like post a picture of your dog on National Dog Day, and you might win extra beta. I was like, why not? I get to flex my cute little wiener dog and like win beta. I'm gonna do it. I think it's too easy to skip, and I'm sad that I waited so long to get involved. That's my hot take. And I don't think Roham's behind it. That was someone mentioned that earlier. I actually do not believe that theory. My hot take.
Who do you have any theories though? You said you don't believe it's Roham. Do you have any theories of who you think it could be?
I really have no idea. Like there's been like no real like hints on it in my opinion. At least maybe I'm not looking hard enough. I just don't believe it's Roham because of the yacht conversation. It always is about finding the yacht event, and I think if Roham was involved, it wouldn't involve the yacht.
Yeah.
That's my hot take.
Yeah, it would be impressive too if Roham was running that and doing whatever else he's doing. It'd be pretty impressive.
But I am noticing they're getting very active again on Twitter, which I'm liking. Like I'm liking Top Shot is tweeting a lot again. Roham seems to be engaging with us, so this is kind of cool.
Yeah, I agree. We need more of that, don't we?
I mean, I offered to take over their Twitter. I just didn't hear anything back.
That's actually a really good idea. Actually, they should let you take over their Twitter. And that would even be fun if they just had people take over their Twitter for some period of time. That would be fun. And I wonder if they did that with like basketball players too. Like, I like how they are doing these hangouts with NBA players now as well. They're doing one with Miles Turner. That's the new one. The only thing that I think is a little lame, and sorry, Alexo, but I think there's like 13 spots and 10 of them are going to like the biggest TSS holders or like the biggest whales. Yeah. And that part's a little lame. I feel like it should be flipped on its head. 3 should go to those kind of people and 10 should go to the people who really love Miles Turner and love the Pacers. So Alexo, I'm trying to say, give your spot away to a Pacers fan.
I also think that for those players, it should be for that fan base. Like I actually didn't even try to go for the Trey Murphy one because I wanted to see a Pelicans fan get it. I'd be disappointed if they had Grady Dick on there and some random fan who's like, man, I'm gonna talk with Grady, but like I don't care that much about the Raptors or him was on there. So I kind of just stayed out of it. I thought it was a cool idea, but I think that should be targeted. That should be a team feature, in my opinion. Get one from every team. Yeah. That's my hot take.
I agree. We need to use locking. Alexa says that Miles Turner's his favorite. Well, if that's the case, then enjoy the hangout.
What's your stack looking like?
Yeah, what's your stack looking like, Alexa? Share your stack details. So we are gonna run the wheel of names for the first rare moment. So if you want to get in on it, type into the chat. I don't know, Banana, give them something to type into the chat.
Banana.
All right, so type banana in the chat. All right, here we go. Type banana in the chat, and that'll make sure that you get in on the first wheel of names giveaway. And then we'll do the second giveaway, and you'll be able to win the second moment. So we have the Zion and we have the Saboner. The Saboner is a little more valuable than the Zion, I believe, but not by much. I think it's like $20, and the Zion's maybe $15. What do you think is the more valuable moment? Would you rather have a Saboner rare or a Zion rare?
Saboner any day. Zion is not consistently healthy.
Have you seen pictures of him recently, though? He looks very slender.
You got to prove it to me. And to be fair, I feel like he has more fast break use than Zion currently, based off last season. I'm going off last season stats. But I played him like, I don't know, the 4 times I could.
I agree. I think Sabonis is one of the most underrated fast break players there are. I mean, on any night when it's asking for double doubles and you need a player, Saboner will do it for you.
That's that guy.
Yeah, he is that guy. And Pohibiki says, I'm genuinely sad that the giveaway combo is not Saboner and Grady. I'm sorry. Should have been. All right, so let's see. Do we have our names in here? Yes, we do. We have 28 of you. So, of course, there have to be 28 likes, right? Don't make me go look. Don't make me look.
He's going to look, guys. You better get like, tap it.
Go, tap the
video. Tap that app. Treaticus hit single. I'm waiting for it to hit Spotify, though. He hasn't done it for me yet.
Oh, man. I would listen to that every day, just cruising in the car.
Maybe I'll ask him to make me a song for my birthday. Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's doing important things being a mayor or anything. He's got time.
It's not that important.
Right.
All right, so here's the wheel. So this will be for the Zion, since we've decided that the Sabonis is the real jewel. So everyone in the chat, you've been entered 3 times to win the Zion. And if you already entered on Twitter, you have another entry. So Ginobili says that Zion lost a lot of girth without Mariah Mills.
I'm not saying anything on that one.
All right. So let's see who wins Zion. Here we go.
Sometimes I'm left speechless, and today's that day.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a Twitter user. Congratulations, Cart Pig.
Let's go.
So Zion goes to Cart Pig. There you go. Cart Pig. Now, the rest of you will be able to win the Sabonis. Whoops. Duck race. Where's my duck race?
Duck race. Look at those ducks.
Yeah,
you got your ducks in a row.
Let's get the ducks in a row. So we got 29 of you. So somebody just entered late in the game.
Who's slacking
29 of you. All right. 30. Oh, see, why does this always happen? All right. I'm going to give you a couple more minutes, everybody. The duck race is coming up. Make sure you type in the chat. Type banana in the chat if you want to get in the duck race and win a Sabonis. Ginobili, get your name in there before you go to sleep.
Yeah, you can't go to sleep yet. What are you doing?
Yeah.
1 a.m. Come on.
Mike says Cart Pig is the worst. What else? Cart Pig wins a lot.
Lucky. That's why I'm not winning, guys. It's Cart Pig's fault. That's what I've learned.
Yep.
I've not won off Tandy Time yet. I need to work on that.
Well, are you in the duck race now or no?
No, I'm not going to go in it today. I feel like that's looking real rigged if I win it. I'm going to save my win for when I'm watching, you know?
All right. I mean, I'm happy to add you, but if you don't want to be added, that's okay.
It's all good.
All right. So we got 30 of you, and let's see who is going to take home the Sabonis All-Star Rare Moment.
We're going to place bets on who's going to take it.
We could do that. I'm
going to say Boston base, you're coming in last. And if that happens, I'll send you Celtics moment. I'm gonna say Jake the Shake's gonna come in first, and if that happens, I'll send him a Gary Trent Jr.
Is he in the is he in the chat? I didn't see
I
him.
thought I saw his name on the.
No, it's not the wheel names. It's not the Twitter names.
Not
Now
the Williams? Oh,
no.
I don't know then.
This is
We're
just for
gonna
the
find out.
people, just for the people in the chat because it pays to be an OnlyTan.
You have to.
Yeah. So you're going with Boston Base coming in last,
Yep.
and
Sorry,
your-
Boston.
and your winner is who?
It was gonna be Jake the Shake, but if not, I'll go. I'm thinking Alexo's gonna take it today then.
Alexo. I'm gonna go with I'll go with GB Australia.
Oh, let's go. You picked the guy who called you out for rigging it.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right. Here's the Ducks. Let's shuffle them a couple times. Make sure there's no rigging.
No, never, guys. I'm watching them. Don't worry. I know the truth now.
All right. Here we go. On your mark, get set, race.
Here we go.
All right. Very close in the front. QA looks to be in front with Reddy Miller. Reddy Miller and QA. Maybe QA is in front by about a centimeter. Top Shot Tesla now is in front. And now Scully is in front. And here comes Stan Loves in the B suit. Scully, though, maintaining his lead. Here comes airplane mode, though, turning it on. And GB, the one I chose, is also turning it on, getting a little quicker right now. GB looks to be a naked duck, which is definitely good for his odds, I would say. Jesse Lemon also in front. Reddy Miller, though, is in front by about a beak's worth. Here comes Top Shot, Hot Shot, and Reddy Miller. Down the stretch they come. Top Shot, Hot Shot is in the lead by nearly an entire duck length. But here comes Travel Edit Guy, and here comes Scully 916 turning on the afterburners. Looks like Scully 916 wants it, and congratulations, Scully 916. You are the winner. Second place is Ben. Third, Jesse Lemon. Boston Base came in 8th. Who was our last place?
Man, who was last place?
Bob Von Leeuwen.
Dang. I was way off, guys. I was horrible at that.
Well, congratulations to Scully. Scully, get your username in the chat, and I will send you your Sabonis probably tomorrow. So get that username in the chat, Scully. And thanks again to Beta.
Beta.
Beta's
Ballin'.
changing
Changing the game.
the
And
game.
remember, folks, go check out their website. Of course, now I've closed it. Hold on.
You gotta
Top Shot
check
Beta. TopShotBeta.com. Go check out TopShotBeta.com. And who knows? They like to reward their loyal clients, not clients, but loyal community. So if you are a loyal beta community member, go check out their website. Who knows what you might find there. And Top Shot Tesla asks, can you send me a moment since Tandy Ruggs?
What kind of moment do you want? That's a real question. I'll send you a comment, hands down. But you got to put your name in the chat. And I heard you don't do that on Tandy Time.
I know. Top Shot Tesla, how's she going to find you? Maybe you can try putting in the name Top Shot Tesla. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm like, hit me in the DMs, not creepy, and we'll be good.
Send a very not creepy DM.
Yeah.
Don't include photos of your feet.
I was just about to say that. You read my mind.
He wants a Raptors moment, but he's not going to tell you the username. You're going to have to guess.
Come on, man. If you think I'm good at guessing names, I'm not. If you think I'm good at spelling, I'm even worse.
Hold on. He just sent the username. Look at that.
There it is. Someone write that down for me, or I'll have to go back and figure it out.
Yeah, you can just, I'm going to leave this on the screen for a few seconds. Top Shot Tesla. He never changes username. Exotic_starfruit 9091. What a beautiful
I'm on
name.
it. I'll send you a Raptors moment. Get hyped.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's about it. Travel Addict is asking, is beta a scam? It is not a scam, Travel Addict. There's literally like no risk on your part. You literally just get involved in challenges and whatnot. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, you
if
just
wanna
like
Go
build
ahead.
showcases and different things depending on what the mission is that day.
Right.
They're trying to find Roham's yacht. That's the goal.
Yeah, it's fun. And Travel Addict likes traveling. So You got to
Maybe
put
you'll find it.
puzzle pieces together and try to find Roham's yacht. It's not unlike trying to figure out a trip when you're looking at a map, perhaps.
See, Tandy's just talking you into it. You're going to be addicted to beta next.
Absolutely.
We'll change your name.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Banana, you want to tell the people where to find you if they want more banana in their lives?
If you guys want more banana in your lives, that was so amazing. Check me out on Twitter at Banana Bank and Mac. Same with Discord. It's straight across the board the same. Or on the Collect and Connect and Pause. I co-host there here and there. So
there you go. There you go. So go check her out on Twitter, on Connecting and Collecting. And whenever Grady Dick does something interesting, just tag her and send her DMs that are not creepy.
Exactly. Thanks for having me on, Tandy. I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you making the time. I know that you had busy stuff to do with work and lifting furniture and cutting grass and selling surge protectors. So I'm happy that you're able to make the time for me.
Always make the time for Tandy time. I'm an only tan.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for being an only tan. And thank you to the chat for spending time with us today. And we will see you again, I think, next week. But for now, for Banana and for myself, take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week and weekend, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Static Selector.